Oh, how kind of you to join us again. Alright, so, the skull. The crystal skull. That's not crystal. I believe it might have a candle in it, though, but it's none of those. Already checked this, but yeah. Huh. Alright, so let's see. We're in this room. And we've been in this room, apparently. No, I don't think we have. I think it just looks like we have, because, this part is so close to that part, but I think that part's above us. So back up we go. Drink my other restore magicka. So those did come in handy. Am I going the right way? I am not. Silly me. And I am truly surprised I got this wrong, because I have done this mission. Oh shit! You scared me. I have done this mission before. Alright, stop scaring me like that. Alright. 30 will sell you. What are you? Violet Coprinus. Not worth it. Fire salts? Flowers. Oh, whatever it is, I can't grab it. That's alright. Am I sure I've never been up here? I feel like I have. Yeah, I am most certain I have. Maybe that's in the room I died in, but I should not be getting this lost. What is up with the black? Is that a... Oh, man. Alright, I'll put it back to normal in a sec, but this is trippy. I think that's a mesh issue. Well, that's inconvenient. I'm gonna have to fix... Oh, wow, yeah. Turning that back down. I'm gonna have to fix that. There, that should give us enough brightness to see in the dark, but not be overwhelming. Yeah, there's the dead body. Yep, that's the room I died in. Oh, but I'm almost certain it's not in there. Let's find out. Alright. Fight you guys one at a time. Come at me. Oh, you're the skeleton. Oh, you're a douche. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, it's not in there. That is... Yeah. So where the hell is it? It's off in some little room somewhere, and I just missed it, but... I am sorry, folks. I've done this quest before. I mean, I know I'm making excuses, and I am sorry about this. I do not know why that is happening. Unless it's just a lighting thing and it just looks like a missing mesh. But must be an error with MGSO if it is a missing mesh issue. Talk about tongue twisters. So we were down there, right? Oh, silly me. It was too dark. So no, I was down here. Well, what the heck? Huh. Must be down here then. Alright, am I certain it wasn't in here? Who knows, maybe it was and I just wasn't paying attention. Huh. And there's nothing this way. Wait, yes there is. Alright, it's not a missing mesh issue, it's a lighting issue, because see, you can see that there. Okay. Oh, going through this... Alright. This is both for my and your convenience. Oh! Wrong way. Oh, jeez. Sorry, folks, I know... There we go. This is no better for me than it is you. Oh, wow, yeah. I turned the brightness back down, but, honestly, we're going back in that dark hallway, which I am really unsure if that's just a lighting issue, or if that's a mesh issue. I'll load up the construction site here after the video, and I will let you guys know in the next one. Because I'm pretty sure it's just a lighting issue, but... Alright, so, where are we? We're down here. Which means we're getting close. But of course I'm blind, so... Kinda hard to tell. Are there any other wooden doors? Do I have any... Ooh, that looks bad. Alright. Do I have any light spells or anything? I don't. Alright, I'll be right back, folks. I'm actually gonna go open the editor now and see what's up. Alrighty, folks, so I went into the editor and I confirmed that it was indeed a lighting issue. And I also confirmed, because let's face it, it's too dark to find anything, that we already have been in the right room with it, with the skull. And it is right here. So, sorry for cheating, but let's be honest, with how dark everything is, we probably weren't going to find it anyway. Of course, I say that, but I did kind of see the silhouette of the skull there. However, I already recorded this part earlier, and I didn't notice it at all then. So, I'm assuming that's just because I had already collected it like 5 minutes ago. The reason I'm reshooting this part is I went on a rant which was not a rant, but a discussion rather, that was probably way too, can't see, way too political. So I just cut that out. Don't want anyone starting an argument. So, we're just redoing this brief stuff here. And, mini-map, I should have been thinking to use that earlier. And I am sorry for this being so dark. We'll only be in here a minute. Oh, there we go. Now it's light. Oh. Oh. Turned myself around. In the bad way. In the way as in going wrong direction. Now that should be a band right there. Wrong direction. In the parody band of One Direction. Aha. There we go. And light. Good. Alrighty, so let's open this door here. Catch that Silt Strider back to Balmora. Turn in our quest and go see Caius. Well, this is pretty, isn't it? Alrighty, 12 a.m. I suspect we'll be in What the heck was that? Was that me? No, that wasn't me. Was that you? Little scrib. I suspect we will be back in Balmora around 4 or 5, maybe a little after. I don't know what the audio is like on your end, but if you didn't hear what I was referring to when I said what was that, I was referring to this loud walking sound that I didn't think was coming from my character, but then I was like, well, maybe. Alrighty. So, ooh, what are you? You are mushrooms! What kind of mushrooms? Luminous Russula. We already got those for that Mage's Gold quest a couple episodes back. Oh, I love the noise. I love the noise Silt Striders make. I would like to go to Balmora. So yeah, this more expensive to take the Striders, but quicker. So sometimes you want to go explore the wilderness, but when it's a path you've already taken, sometimes it's just far more convenient to take the Strider. And again, I'm going to Caius' place. I made that mistake earlier as well. I made it a few episodes back as well, and we had to go to, I think the Mage's Code, could have been the Fighter's Code. But yeah, so let's go turn this in.
Do you have something to say, Outlander?
You have a blue robe. Alrighty, where to go? Oh, there you are, Gabater. Alrighty.
How may I help you?
You may help me by not speaking to me. Got your skull. Very good, I'll go ahead and take it from you. Perfect for what I have in mind, thank you. Now, as I promised, I'll answer your questions about the Nerevarine cult. Go ahead. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesized Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Outlanders, who care little for Imperial or Temple law. Take this copy of my notes on the topic for Caius. Oh, excuse me, folks. Okay, who is Nerevar? Nerevar is a first-stage hero of the Dunmer people. He was a great general and leader. He helped form the First Council and united the Dunmer houses against foreign invaders aided by the traders of House Dagoth. He triumphed over Morrowind's enemies at Red Mountain, but died at the battle. Or did he? Dun dun dun. For those of you who aren't sure what I mean, that will be explained in, well, future videos as we get further in the main quest. If you are too curious and can't wait that long, just go to the Imperial Library. That's imperial-library.info, and you can find all the information there, or you can go to uesp.net. They have a lot of good information as well. I would not recommend going to the Elder Scrolls Wikia page, or like the Morrowind Wikia page, because they can, if it has one, because they can often be, they're fine, usually, and probably even better for like quests and well, not better than UESP, but you know, fine for like quests and shit like that, I assume. But they can often be wrong in their lore. Alright, what's the Nerevarine prophecies? Ashlander culture honors dream, visions, and prophecy, unlike the Temple and Western cults, which regard visions and prophecy as a primitive superstition. Wise women interpret dreams and visions and pass them on to succeeding generations. The most common version of the Nerevarine prophecy is the Stranger. Did you know that Nerevar was also known to possess a magical ring named One Clan Under Moon and Star? Nerevar swore his promise to protect the ancient Ashlander traditions and land rights on this magical ring. And tell me about the cult. I gave you the copy of my notes for Caius. Read them.
My attention is yours.
I don't need your attention right now, but thank you. If you find this boring, feel free to fast forward, but if any of you are interested, I am giving you all this information, because it really is quite important for the story. The following are notes from Sharon Grab Musgob to Caius Costidus, the Nerevarine cult. The Ashlander religious cult follows the prophecies of a Nerevar reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes, to re-establish the traditions of the prophet Veloth, to cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, and to drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Outlanders, despite Imperial and Temple repression. Because it's persecuted, it remains a secret cult, and it is hard to judge how widespread it is among the Ashlanders, or whether it has any following outside the Ashlander tribes. The Nerevarine. The Ashlanders firmly believe that Nerevar will return to restore the glories of ancient Resdain. Morrowind was called Resdain before the Imperial occupation. The Ashlanders say the great houses and the temple have abandoned the pure teachings of the prophet Veloth, forsaking ancestor worship for the false gods of the tribunal, and embracing the comforts of civilization that corrupted the high elves. The temple, on the other hand, venerates Saint Nerevar, but rejects the disgusting notion that the false incarnate will walk the earth like a ghoul. Nerevar. The temple honors Saint Nerevar as the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor, and companion of Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil, who united the Dunmer houses to destroy the evil Dwemer, the treacherous House Dagoth, and their western allies at Red Mountain. But the Ashlanders say Nerevar promised to honor the ancient spirits and tribunal law, and that he will come again to honor that promise. To the Ashlanders, this means destroying the false temple and driving the Imperial invaders from the land. Nerevarine prophecies. Dream visions and prophecies are respected tradition in Ashlander culture. Their wise women and shamans take careful note of dreams and visions and pass on the tribe's legacies of vision and prophecy to their successors. By contrast, the temple and the Western faiths are suspicious of mysticism, and they regard interpretation of dreams and visions as primitive superstition. The most common version of the Nerevarine prophecy is the Stranger. The verses are obscure, and the prophecies... the verses are obscure, as are most prophecies. There we go. But two observations are in order. First, many less well-informed scholars assume that the phrase "journeyed far 'neath moon and star" is just a cliché to suggest a very long journey, but the Nerevar of legend was known to possess a magical ring named One Clan under Moon and Star, upon which Nerevar is supposed to have sworn his promise to honor ancient Ashlander traditions and land rights. Second, the reference to 7 curses must certainly refer to the lost prophetic verses known to the Ashlanders as the 7 curses. The Stranger. When the earth... You'll like this if you've watched the intro. Which I think we did in the first episode, but don't quote me on that. If we didn't, you can find it online. Or buy Morrowind. Seriously, it's a great game. When earth is sundered, and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger. Journeyed far, 'neath moon and star. Though stark born to sire uncertain, his aspects marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. I love that, because the first time I realized what this is, I think it was actually on a Let's Play. It was so cool, because during the intro, you have all that Daedric text, and then the last line warps into "many fall but one remains," and then you realize it's from this, and this poem right here is so important. You'll, again, learn why as we go through the Let's Play. Okay, the Lost Prophecies. Ashlander elders complain of prophecies which have been lost to tribal memory due to the carelessness or ineptitude of earlier generations of wise women and Ashkans. Suspicious scholars wonder whether these prophecies might have been deliberately forgotten or suppressed. 3 Nerevarine prophecies in particular are said to have been lost. 1. The Lost Prophecies. Kind of self-explanatory. 2. The 7 curses. And 3. 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate. Perhaps these lost prophecies will someday be found, either in forgotten accounts written by literate travelers, or in the memories of isolated Ashlanders, or in the secret traditions of the wise women and shamans. Oh, I like that. Alright, so there's your bit of lore. It's making this video a bit longer than I intended, but again, it's really important that you know this, or you won't really understand and appreciate the main quest. And this is coming from someone who's never even fully completed the main quest. I've gotten pretty darn far, but I've never fully completed it. But don't worry. That's what this... Well, that's not what this Let's Play is for, but... You know, it's an added benefit of this Let's Play. So let's go turn this into Caius, and we will end the video here. And then I will see you on Monday. I'm not sure how I feel about the cat noises being a part of this expansion. It's not too bad. I can live with it. Caius, I'm coming to see you at 4 AM and you're oddly awake.
Greetings.
Yeah. Is it all the skooma keeping you awake? Okay. And these are Sharn's notes on the Nerevarine cult. Excellent. I am promoting you. I'm sorry, I can't read today, apparently. To Blade's Apprentice, Neldum Turvain. Now give me some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plans for you, and I'd like to see you at a higher level of conditioning before I send you out again. So take some time to polish your skills or enhance your cover story with a little freelance adventuring. Then when you're at a level of performance I want to see, I'll have new orders for you. Alright, so another great aspect of this game, as I was saying a few episodes back, is that they want you to go side quest. Also, we're not at the level requirement for this quest, which I think, this next quest, which I think is level 4? Maybe 3? Either way, so we will be doing more quests for the Mages Guild and stuff like that for probably a few good videos, and then we'll be back to the main quest. So thanks for watching. I will see you all on Monday. Goodbye.